All right, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you back. It's Friday, and we're heading for the viewer call-in segment. We'll tell you at the end how you could participate in this wonderful segment where we get to converse with you, the viewer. And joining us first off the bat is Clayton from the great state of Pennsylvania. Hello, Clayton. Thanks for being out there. Thanks for participating, sir.
Yes, hi, Steve. Thank you for having me.
My pleasure. What can I do for you?
Well, I'll tell you what, as a 72-year-old voting adult all my life, it just seems unreal that there's 24 Republicans running and only one Democrat. It's like, is the Democratic Party that shallow, or is the voting system fixed? I've never seen anything like this.
Well, I don't think it might be fixed, but that's not the point. I think that it's pointless, many of the possible candidates on the Democratic side feel, to take on Hillary. She's going to have more money than needed. She has a sense of entitlement. She's a woman. She's been anointed as the presumptive, not only nominee from the party, but the presumptive president to be. So, for people to get in the race, it takes a lot, and they might not feel that it's worth their time or effort. Now, we might see a few come in. We might see O'Malley. We might see Sanders. Might see Biden. But I don't think any of them have a realistic shot against Hillary because the media has already decided.
Wow.
It's
well, I guess that's the way it is. Hey, can I throw you a curve and ask you another question?
Absolutely.
I just wonder, in your opinion, if any of the 5 terrorists that Obama traded for Bird Dog kill some Americans, can he be held for anything like treason or high crimes against the USA?
No, it's unfortunate. Let me tell you something. I'll just say this about all that under the whole heading. The Senate, so many Republican elected officials in the Congress have said this president has broken the law. Well, if the president has broken the law, they have a constitutional duty. And that's all I need to say. No, he can't be held responsible for what the terrorist that he releases does. But it's just it's obscene what this man has done. Obscene.
You've got that right.
Clayton, thank you, sir. Have a great weekend and spread the word about the show. Appreciate it. Let's go to John from California. Hey, John, thank you for participating. You're up next, sir.
Okay, Steve, it's great to talk to you.
Thank you, sir.
I try and watch your show every day religiously, but sometimes I make it, sometimes I don't.
Okay,
the reason I'm calling is about Trey Gowdy. He's not going after Hillary and what happened at Benghazi because Hillary went and cleaned off her server, so there's nothing to go after Hillary because she cleaned off her server. So, and subpoenaing her for information, what happened in Benghazi from her server, won't do him any good.
Trey Gowdy, I'm disappointed that he knew about this email thing for months before we knew about it because supposedly he was negotiating with them to try to get it. She erased the server. She wiped the server clean. She would have done that for anybody. Trey Gowdy, though, what I'm really disappointed about is he has requested that she testify so that they could take her testimony in closed session. What he needs to do is to call her before the full committee in front of the American public under oath and make her answer questions. That's what he needs to do.
Right, and he's not doing that.
Well, that's unfortunate. Maybe he'll change his mind.
And he won't do it because it's too late to do anything to Hillary. Hillary is running for president. Trey Gowdy is not about to subpoena her because it's not going to do any good. She's erased her server, so what the hell good is it?
Well, you know what? You can, John, and I appreciate your call, sir, and please spread the word about the show. Thank you very much for participating. The server may never really be wiped clean. We got to get our hands on the server. And Congress is going to have to go to court to get that server, but that could take years. That's the problem with all of this. It's a bad, sad situation. All right, folks, I appreciate it. 2 great callers, and if you want to participate in our call-in segment here on the show, this is what you do. You email us now. Do it now at callsteve@newsmax.com. Call Steve at Newsmax.com. Include your name, the topic you want to discuss, your phone number, your location, and someone on our huge staff of people will get back to you. But you got to do that in advance. You got to do it now. Call Steve at Newsmax.com. We want to hear from you. The closing bell is next. Don't go away.